Army bomber known as Old 666 was completely alone, beyond the range of fighter escort. It would soon be forced to fight for its survival in a harrowing and deadly ordeal. Pilot Jay Zima and his crew had been charged with taking detailed photographs of Bougainville and nearby Buka Island for Allied invasion maps. The 9-man crew had volunteered for this extremely dangerous mission. The B-17 cruised into enemy airspace over Buka Island. The Japanese hurriedly scrambled 17 fighters to attack. Pilot Jay Zima remembered that moment in this rare archive interview.
I should have just spoke out and headed for home, and the hell with the mapping. But having been in the infantry and knowing that they're scheduled to go in November 1st on a landing, the importance of doing the mapping hit me.
They were up there after us, and it was hell.
The Japanese fighters encircled the American bomber, keeping out of machine gun range as they coordinated their attack. The battle to come was a bomber crew's nightmare, unescorted in enemy airspace and faced with 17 fighters. The story of Old 666 had begun 5 months earlier in Port Moresby, New Guinea, the base of operations for the 43rd Bomb Group. A reputation for lack of discipline put Jay Zima and his men at the bottom of the waiting list for new B-17s. Zima was forced to look elsewhere.
The photographer from the 8th Photo Squadron said, I know where there's an old airplane. Nobody will fly it anymore because every time it goes out, it gets shot to hell.
The wrecked fortress was about to be scrapped for its parts, but Zima's men recovered the plane, tail number 666, and towed it back to their squadron to repair it and restore it to flight readiness. A standard B-17E was a 4-engined aircraft designed to carry up to 8,000 pounds of bombs. 13 machine guns were mounted throughout the aeroplane. But Jay Zima and his crew intended to volunteer for the most dangerous missions, ones that others were reluctant to fly. They needed more firepower. Zima's men rigged the fortress with extra guns. The waist guns were converted to twin 50 calibers. An extra 50 caliber was fitted in the chin for the bombardier. In the nose, a fixed gun was installed for Zima to operate. In the end, Old 666 was loaded with 19 machine guns, 6 more than a standard B-17. It was the most heavily armed bomber in the Pacific. Now, confronted by 17 Japanese fighters, Zima's men needed those extra guns. The Zeros were trying to split the bomber's defensive fire, but Old 666 was bristling with extra firepower in front. The Zeros rolled over, inverting as they attacked so they could peel away quickly. Zima fired his nose-mounted gun at the attacker directly in front of him. The Zero's fuel tanks ignited, and the plane tumbled downward. Below the pilot's fixed gun, Bombardier Joe Sarnowski was tracking another attacker. With a long burst, he sent a second plane spiraling to Earth. They'd struck an early blow, but their exhilaration quickly turned to horror. Explosive 20mm cannon shells from the third Zero hit the flight deck and fuselage.
They shot out my window, but everything came in on Jay's side, and he thought, hell.
In the pilot's seat, shrapnel ripped into Zima's legs, arms, and wrists. In the nose, shattered plexiglass and metal tore through Joe Sarnowski's abdomen.
After Sarnowski got hit, he was dying. He started to crawl back to the nose. The navigator checked to see him and kind of stop him and say, "Are you okay?" Sarnoski just kept crawling up to his gun.
The B-17's rudder controls were gone, the hydraulics shot up, and the forward-firing machine guns were out of commission. But worst of all, the oxygen system had ceased functioning. Old 666 dropped 3 miles in 40 seconds. It leveled off at 8,000 feet, where the crew could breathe without equipment. To survive, Zima knew he must make himself as small a target as possible while maintaining a heading for home. He executed a defensive tacking maneuver. By winging the bomber sharply to meet each frontal attack, Zima gave the Zero pilots only a moment to fire. While most dogfights last only 1 minute, old 666 endured wave upon wave of Japanese attacks for an excruciating 45 minutes. Finally, having used up almost all of their fuel in the dogfight, the Japanese aircraft had to return to base. They peeled off, lifting their siege of the flying fortress. Only when his crew was safe from enemy fire did Zima relinquish control of the bomber. Old 666 limped its way to a friendly base at Dobadura on New Guinea. In a B-17 bomber, Zima and his men had battled 17 enemy fighters and completed their mapping mission.
Since then, but I've never made one like that. Just slipped around.
Medics and ground crew rushed to the aircraft. Bombardier Joe Sarnoski was dead. They thought Jay Zima was too.
We told them to get Jay first, and somebody said he's gone.
Well, it's too weak to respond to that. I wanted to lift my head and tell him he's full of shit.
Amazingly, Zima survived. 187 bullets and 5 cannon shells had shredded old 666. Of the 9 men in the crew, 6 had been hit. For his perseverance in the face of overwhelming odds, Zima was awarded the American Medal of Honor. For returning to his guns while mortally wounded, Joe Sarnoski was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. The 7 other crew members received the Distinguished Service Cross. It was the most highly decorated mission by an American aircrew in the Second World War.